Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. I'm gonna get started in about 5 minutes. Oh, I forgot to tweet that the stream is live apparently. Someone just wrote in the chat, could you please rewrite? I refreshed the page and the text, the chat disappeared. And also guys, do you know how to, if there is a setting, you can see the past messages in the chat? Because I just refreshed the window and all the messages disappeared. So if you wrote something, just rewrite it. I saw someone just wrote something and I refreshed, so I didn't have the time to read it in half a second. Is there any setting so the chat doesn't disappear? Did you cover Norwegian? No, I did not cover Norwegian. No, they had an offering, they priced an offering. Look, Norwegian looks like shit, it really does. It has another range here in the like $11. This thing hopefully can go sideways, maybe bounce a little bit, go sideways, so the 50-day can catch up. And then maybe next week we get a break of this 11 area. This thing could go to $5. But no, I didn't cover it. I'm still APT popping. Oh, yeah. Wait, the APT, did they have an earnings report just a few days ago? Did they just report earnings? No, they didn't. Because it says the 4th of May, and that's already passed. I'm gonna check another source. Okay, that didn't help me much. I'm gonna check Finviz, what they say. March 03 AMC. I guess early June is when they... APT. What's the news on APT? Does anyone know the news? Let's check Twitter. Oh, they reported earnings. Okay. I just don't see them. Wait. I have to check some other sources then. Oh, here it is. Q1. Yeah, and revenues. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. So compared with Lake, APT actually had some impressive EPS and revenue numbers, which is nice. It's probably all priced in, but heck, this thing has pretty much had 0 revenue growth and 0 EPS growth over the past 2 years. So they made 39 cents this quarter. That's as much as they made whole of 2019. That's more than they made in the whole of 2019. Okay, APT, interesting. You know what? Maybe I'll trade it, because the chart looks very good too. I really like the chart. Let's see, it has a range here, 1380-ish. All right, so they reported earnings. All right, very good. Looks great on the 60-minute chart and on the daily chart. Maybe it can go back to 20. We'll see. What more do we have? Okay, let's get started. So there's a bunch of earnings reports. This INMD gapping up slightly. This thing has some serious EPS and revenue deceleration. Nothing for me. Chart doesn't look great. This Vapo I'm holding had great report. I didn't even know they were reporting today, or yesterday actually. But yeah, the report was good and it's in the right sector. They do some kind of respiratory devices. AXNX is this one I bought back in early January, got stopped out a few days later. Has just insane revenue growth. Can I show you guys? Look at the revenue growth. 200,000, 500,000, 1.1 million, 1.5, 1.3, 10 million, 26 million. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. That's just some insane revenue growth. So, I don't know. I'm tempted to buy some in my smallest account later, just for fun, but this is not a stock I can do any significant size in at all, so it's just gonna be for fun, in case it can double or something. Oh, let's see. So that's gonna... GSX had a report. This is a very hot name right now, battleground name. Not gonna touch it. I haven't actually even looked at the numbers. You know, Citron is gonna release some stuff on it tomorrow, I think, and yeah, I'm not. It's on ignore. Beyond Meat is right at the 20-day. Great numbers. Yeah, there's not much else to say. I'm personally not gonna look at it very closely. Shopify is gapping down on really good earnings. This thing is kind of extended. I think it needs to go sideways a little bit in the low mid 600s, hopefully. This is one is ignore. Melee is one I'm watching. Melee I wanna buy. Melee I'm gonna buy just like I did CHGG yesterday. Gonna watch for those opening range highs. Melee has moved really nice previously, back in early last year. This thing gapped up over a big long range, went up 65% in 6 months. INSB, big revenue deceleration, and this thing never trades really well, and it's ultra thin, so it's ignore. EMPH had great numbers. I just think the chart is a bit choppy right now. The buy was here in the like $41 area, and right now it's just, I think there are better ones. PCRX has an event today, or some kind of data release, COVID-19 related. We'll see what this does. I sold all of it yesterday. I didn't want to hold it into the event. SpaceX had a PR, and they also reported earnings. They don't really have any earnings, so Pins is gapping down. APT, some blah blah. Anywho, so I'm gonna add to this W, maybe, or maybe it's gonna be an ignore. No, actually, W is probably gonna be an ignore for me. And the rest of my holdings, I still have envies. I held through the dip. I did sell some when it took out the 150 area yesterday, when it had been below VWAP for a few hours. Looked very vulnerable, so I sold here like 149 or so. I sold some, so I had 250,000 shares. I only have 150k left. I think this thing can go higher into the event tomorrow. Let's see here. Shopify's down. I'll give me that. Okay, Beyond Meat is above the 200-day. That's pretty powerful. APT is selling off. W is going straight down. Damn. I wanted an entry on it. Maybe get an entry later on the day. It's Melee I'm watching very closely. Okay. It's trading very thin, this Melee. I bought a starter, 1,400 shares. We'll see what happens. Airlines are bouncing a little bit. I don't like the fact that Melee is so thin. They're selling off APT. The numbers weren't good enough. It's already priced in. That's how it works, oftentimes. I guess CMPH looks pretty good. Better than I thought. I'm willing to add more to Melee, potentially later. Space looks good. I like this one. Maybe they get the crazy chasers back into the name. We'll see. Needs to take out the opening range highs. Some of the airlines going red already. Okay, I bought some more Melee. I have 2,300 shares now. Wish me good luck. Holy shit, I don't want to get stopped out of this one. Oh, let's see. Pretty much a $50,000 risk on this Melee for me. Oh, APT took out the highs of the day. Alright. I bought a starter. Just because the chart is so good looking. You know what, I'll buy more. What's this XRF? Let's see, look, the report tomorrow. Okay. GSX, Shopify, Space. I bought 25k of this APT. Maybe I'll add more later if it gets big volume. Only if it gets big volume. Beyond Meat is a bit intriguing, but I'm gonna pass on it. Because I have a pretty big position, this Melee. 2,300 shares. Oh man, I really hope this thing goes to 1,000. But because I bought it, it's probably not gonna do it without stopping me out first. Because that's the laws of the universe. Okay, AAL. Okay, so let's. Whew, okay, quite a few positions. Did DAL stop me out? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. But now it's a waiting game. Oh, SC is up big. I'm gonna sell some into this rip. Just selling like 3-5% of my position every single time it rips 4-5% for the SC. The markets are fading a little bit. Yeah, I saw that. HZMP at pretty decent numbers. Big blowout earnings. Pretty big. Space is gearing. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it though. I already bought the APT, which has a similar chart. Pretty big EPS and revenue beat on this HZMP. So far it's not super strong. Vapo though, holy shit, this thing is up 24% already. Save. Some of the airlines are starting to take out yesterday's lows. Yeah, but BCRX has that data readout. You know, it could go down. It could easily go down back to $2 if the readout isn't good, because it's been running up into this. If it is good though, could go to 20, but I don't wanna risk anything on it. SPC, man, should I buy it? No, I'm probably gonna buy some. How much though? That's the question. And space looks good on the weekly too. It just looks overall pretty good. AAL is tanking. DFS, DAL, oh, airlines. Whew. That's the thing. It's kind of hard to be long and short at the same time. Alright, right now I have a lot of long exposure, but I also have a lot of short exposure. I'm gonna set a stop on this APT. And we're gonna sell some Vapo into strength. Okay. Melee looks great. Hopefully it can get. And space is trying again, man. I really don't know what to do with the space right now. Kind of interesting market. All the growth names are higher and all the value names are going lower. SPC is still trying. Rocco reports tomorrow. DraftKings is a beast. Holy shit. I guess it was a buy a few days ago when it perked up over this 1990 area. MDB, this is the one that shook me out yesterday and they refused to rebuy it. It's higher today, of course. Work on... And Peloton, they're gonna report tonight and, you know, had a perfect little breakout 2 days ago. I just couldn't buy it, knowing that the earnings are in a few days. That's the worst thing I know, when a stock breaks out of a perfect flag or base just a few days before earnings. There's nothing more annoying than that. Okay, space just had a big red candle. It keeps getting rejected off that 1803 area. It's a big seller there. Anyone knows the news on this XRF? It's a China finance related thingy. Oh, now space is tanking. Okay, good. Because I didn't want any more long exposure anyways. Maybe if we can take out opening range highs later. But right now I'm just gonna put it on ignore. Let's see. W has a range here in the 162 or so. If it loses that, 163, 162. If it loses that like late day, could have another $10 flush easy. Sheg is near yesterday's highs, that's great. LVGO is almost at all-time highs. Wait, it is at all-time highs. Nice. IZEA. Oh, look at that. What's the news? MVs doesn't look too good. Let's see if we can find support in this 110 area. BA looks like it wants to go lower. This thing looks so bad. These airlines are just so shitty looking, all of them. Holy shit. They all look like shit. G is breaking lower. I'm tempted to add some financials look like shit. To add some ETF exposure to the short side, or maybe a cruise line. I am already short NCLH. Maybe RCL short or CCL. RCL is weaker. Oh, RCL maybe if it takes out the lows, because now it got rejected off the 20-day today. Okay, RCL is gonna be, I'm gonna add to it. We're not gonna add to it, I'm gonna short it if it takes out yesterday's lows. It's kind of unfortunate, there's so many breakdowns happening in the weakest sectors. I just don't like that. And right now I honestly see more bearish setups than bullish setups, and makes it kind of hard to go heavy on the long side. Okay, BA breaking down further. Yeah, exactly. That's why all these shit stocks are having big down moves. I have a lot of short exposure, and I also have a lot of. I'm heavily on margin right now. Like I have a lot of shorts and longs. Whew, 7.3 million in long exposure. Let's see how much short exposure do I have. And 5.4 in short exposure. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do any more trades today. I need to cover something before the close, otherwise I'm gonna get some margin calls. I have too much exposure. There's no way I can hold all of it overnight. So yeah, we'll see what I get, what I have to sell. But right now it feels I'm gonna get stopped out on some of my long exposure. Kind of feels like it. I don't know. So far most of them are holding up fairly well. This Octa doesn't really have that much juice. This one I'll... By the way, I saw this Coop yesterday. Because I remember there was a stock I got stopped out. Or I sold it. I was so proud I sold it before I got stopped out. So I sold it for a small profit to break even. Like Coop here. I bought it the 27th, sold the 28th. And I was so proud of it. I was so happy. And now look at it. Now it went to 194 yesterday. Stupid shakeout. Stocks never go straight up when I buy them. Dow 20. That's a conservative target. I mean, come on. I think it goes to 15. Now a lot of alerts are going off. Melee. Hopefully this melee doesn't stop me out. I don't want to take a 50k loss on it. And what's gonna happen? It's gonna turn around and go higher after it stops. 15 today? No, I don't think so. I mean, look, hey, if it gets to 15 today, I'm gonna be very happy. But no, I don't think it will go to 15 today. But over the next few weeks or months, I think it wouldn't be unreal. Look at the weekly chart. It's in a big bear flag. Why can't it go down to 15 when it starts breaking down below this 2060 area, which has been a big support area, 2050. Oh, you're scalping? Okay. Well, in that case, 20 is not a conservative target. 20 could be a very realistic target. Yeah, absolutely. It can very easily go to 20 today. Absolutamente. Play a lot. Okay. Whew. I'm not gonna to trade. I just can't trade more today. I can't trade more today. MVs, yeah, I'm gonna use it 99 cents. If they take out those lows, yesterday's the lows, unfortunate, but you know, I was hoping for more. I was really hoping for 253, but I always get too greedy, so fuck me, right? Tesla is setting up nicely for a potential long on the 60-minute chart. Hopefully it can go sideways for another 3-5 days in this mid 700 area. Work, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looks kind of choppy. It's such a choppy chart. I don't think it's a great breakout type of stock. Like, you gotta use a little bit of a wider stop if you buy it. But I think for a longer term, I think this is, like, I use Slack in one of my companies. I think it's a great tool. And, you know, I think the stock could go higher over the long term, but this is not the good as short-term trading stock. You gotta have some longer-term time frames if you're gonna trade Slack. Okay, I can finally get rid of a lot of stocks from the watch list. It's really two words out there right now. Very interesting. We'll see how we close. Like these shorts I have, or the one I shorted, I don't even remember. Which one was it? DAL? No, RCL. It needs to close weak, super weak for me to hold it overnight, or to swing it. What kind of companies do I own? I own a company. Nah, it's a startup. It's kind of a startup. We don't really have that many customers yet. It's in the stock business, stock market business. It's a systematic. It's an algorithm pretty much that we created, a momentum-based algorithm that helps people beat the market over the long run. Right now, this is like a boiler room, exactly. It's yeah, it's we're still in early stages. We're gonna update the site. This is an old algo we used, but we're gonna have a better one coming. This is for the Stockholm stock market, not the US. We did some back tests on the US markets too. But pretty much helps people. You rebalance right now. The rebalance is every 6 months, but with the new algorithm, the rebalance is gonna be every 2 months or 3 months. I think it was 2 months. We used Intrinio to get data, or we still use Intrinio for data, for real-time data. You are the company in the drone delivery business, the bullshit CC. It was UAVS. For the Stockholm market, we only had data from 2008, unfortunately, or 2007. So it wasn't not long enough, unfortunately. But you know, I would have preferred more, but it just wasn't available. Shitty record keeping. Yes, it does include stocks that got bought out and went bankrupt, etc., etc. That's the thing. You can do a backtest for stocks before 2007, but that one doesn't include the delisted stocks. And you know, it's kind of meaningless to do a backtest on stocks that existed back then, but you look at it in hindsight like they didn't exist. So it doesn't make any sense. It's not gonna show anything really. It's gonna show better results than it would have otherwise, probably. So yes, we have included delisted stocks. Exactly. EMPH is fading. Okay, I'm still not seeing XRF. Holy shit, the volume is extreme. And also my allergy in my left eye is extreme right now. Let's see. They're buying a company. I have no idea what all this means. They're buying a company. That's all I need to know. I don't know if it's significant or not. Shares agreement. XRF. Let's see. Enters. Oh, it's the reverse merge. No, wait. Is the reverse merger? Heck, it's a China name. These things. It's probably a fraud. Anyway, so. Yeah, HCMP. Yeah, I looked at the numbers later. Yeah, it really. I mean, like great numbers. Absolutely great. HZMP has been a great trading stock over the years. 26. Oh, they had earnings, but it's a biotech, so trade on earnings. But this thing has earnings actually. Oh no, Melee! Are you kidding me? No, fuck you. Fuck you, Melee. Seriously, fuck you. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. My stocks never go straight up. Never. Ever. A lot of stocks are selling off though. Yeah, but Vapo, it's an insignificant position. It's like literally 1 or 2% of my funds. Like Melee, I have almost a third of my funds in that one. So I mean, that's what's so annoying. Fuck. Yeah, well that's sometimes yeah. I have periods when everything I touch turns into gold or Bitcoin or whatever your choice of your drug is, and then I have periods where everything turns to shit, and then I have periods when it's kind of mixed. I have some nice home run trades, and then I have some really shitty trades, and I really don't get anywhere. Norgate? Okay. Oh. Do they have any APIs or how do you get the data? Norgate. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. And it's only, wait, it's Australian and it's US stocks. Okay. I'm gonna check them out later. Thanks for the link, Jay Patterson. I don't even want to look at. Oh yeah, okay. Oh wait, I didn't lose 50k on it. I only lost 40k on Melee. I did my math wrong. Okay. Well, what can I do? I mean, the markets are not really healthy right now. GDX. Yeah, Nugget. I'm probably gonna get stopped out of too. And Nugget probably gonna get stopped out soon. AAL tanking, DFS, DAL. Oh, this BNTX. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna raise my stop on it. Okay, it's pretty clear right now. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of long exposure. Like already, I've cut my long exposure by. Okay, Jesus Christ, this one was fast. Whew. This BNTX. It looked really good yesterday and now it just looks like shit. So I already sold like a third of my long exposure in the past few minutes. W is intriguing. I think this thing has a lot of downside once it breaks down. Just it's still showing kind of strength, but I hope it can build lower highs throughout the day. And maybe through today's lows could be a big fader. Let's see here. Octa. I'm moving my stop aggressively. I don't want to deal with it. Sheg looks good at least. Mark is shaping up. I'm gonna raise my stop by penny. EPT is holding. A Vapo was a really good one. Yes, that was a really good one. All right, good, because I had just way too much exposure. Man, did the Melee just shake me out? And it's gonna reclaim this. Oh man, I'm gonna lose it if it takes out the highs of the day later. I'm really going to lose it. APT looks like it's weakening here. Okay, felt the. Let's see if this was just a shakeout or if the markets are really weakening for real. Oh, Nugget stopped me out. Okay. All right. So right now it looks like things are bouncing mostly. Oh, took a nice loss on Nugget too from yesterday. What I don't like is that gold is now below the rising 20-day. I don't like that. Do not like that. But gold miners are holding up well. So many pump stocks up today. Oh, Melee. Look, I'm gonna rebuy Melee if it reclaims VWAP and holds. I have to buy it back. It's just I really like it. HCMP though, this one looks good too. EMPH is shaping up. I think RCL, it lured me in and now it's gonna stop me out. Probably. Do not like choppy markets. I really don't like choppy markets. Because you get fucked over in so many ways. This mRNA is still in its range here. Mara? Yeah, it's one of these coin stocks. Mara, XNet with more DPW. Overstock. Yeah, Mara is... someone is pumping it. Doesn't really look great. I don't know. Yeah. They're pumping it into the halvening. I don't know. Mara, yeah, I don't know. Is it gonna have any staying power though? My startup is called Stockholm. Yeah, they Stockholm with an S. Like Stockholm, but with an S. They tweet about GSX. Let's see here. Yeah. EMPH is definitely, yeah, taking out highs of the day. Absolute lamentum. Let's see here. Vapo. APT still looking kinda weak. I don't like the fact that it's below VWAP at all. Mark looks decent shape. Livongo looks great. CLH is starting to firm up here a little bit. It did build another higher low on the daily chart, this NCLH. If it closes strong, I may just cover it because there's a re-shorting spot here at 11 bucks. Just very clean. W shaping up, probably gonna stop me out. Looks like it wants to stop me out. That's fine. Let them get this thing to 250. Okay, RCL. Oh, I'm like a penny about away from getting stopped out. In hindsight, it wasn't a great short setup. It was already down like 25% in a few days. Nah. Okay, RCL, I got stopped out. Took a $20,000 loss on it. Looks like these things are, follow through. Yeah, RCL, I chased the candle intraday. Should have waited for a better setup. That's fine. That's what it's all about. Big winners, small losses. Big winners, small losses. So I lost what, 75 cents or 80 cents, and if it had worked, stock would have gone down 8 bucks or more, 10 bucks, 15 bucks. Yeah, that's the secret. You take small to mid-sized losses, and then you have hopefully some huge winners along the way. Yeah, the problem is when you get in a period where you take a lot of small mid-sized losses and you don't have any big winners to pay for them. That sucks, and it happens now and then when you are a swing and position trader. That's why I really don't recommend swing and position trading to new traders. I think day trading is better in a way because you can be more consistent. I mean, you can have losing days or break-even days and losing and break-even weeks, but you probably should never have a losing month. Since, the amount of trades you're doing as a day trader, you really should never have a losing month. And that's what makes it easier for new traders mentally. It's easier to handle. It may not be easy to handle long periods of nothing. But thankfully I caught some monster trades, so I can't complain. Okay, Shopify going higher. Yeah, I guess I should have bought it 640 and held into earnings. It's just so hard to do. Exactly, because you build confidence. Oh, okay, APT looks like stopped out of this thing. It looked so good, and now lost 18k on APT. Damn, I'm taking a lot of losses today. What the fuck? I'm down like 80 on just these 3 positions. Super annoying. Meanwhile, HCMP and EMPH hitting new highs, and my two, beyond me too. Fuck! This pisses me off so much. It really pisses me off. The ones I do, they stop me out, and the ones I pass on, they go. Fuck. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cut the stream. I don't think I have anything more constructive to say. I'm gonna rebuy Melee. And no, in day trading you have more opportunities. You have opportunities every day. Alright, thanks for joining, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.